it there. I'll start in a second, but I'm just doing this first. Testing. Yeah, you can hear me. Let's try and get comfy first. Alright, how's it going? How's here? Hey everyone. Hopefully you can hear me alright. What the background 4 hours. Yep. How's the angle? Yeah, you can see me alright, it's not too close. Should be enough. So we'll get to start with this. Got my glue, got the MC to help. Blue tack, I need that for the eyes. Because I've got 2 balls of blue tack and the eyes to make them round. So this is what it looks like before you shape. So the body, which is this part, and then the head, and then you've got 2 points here. The outside one's the eye. Oh, there's 3 points actually. The outside one's the eye. This one here is the mouth, and mouth, 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 and then the eye. Let's turn this wheel up. Then you've got the abdomen. I did this wrong the first time. I didn't pull out enough. Actually, you're supposed to pull out another layer to get the 4, which I forgot to do that one. So, and this is dual paper as well by Eugene. Thanks, Shadman. Is there a CP anywhere? There is. If you're on Instagram, I can send you it. Just message me on Instagram, and I'll give you it. Trying to get the angle here. Oops. Don't know if I'm too close. Up a wee bit. I can barely, the light's reflecting off the screen. So probably start just with the top half. Get that shaped. So the body, arms, and then the head and that. So I'll do that. This is the head shape. Basically fold it down. Then you've got the head. Then you'll puff out the eyes and then curve these up. So let's begin. I'm waiting to do this for ages. Fine as that. Hopefully no one disturbs me. So again, when you shape, only focus on one part. So I'm just going to glue it to the body. I'm going to avoid these parts for now. I don't think I'll get it all done on this stream, but I'll try and get a lot done. photo. Thanks, Patrick. The crease pattern isn't that difficult. It's mostly straightforward actually. The only part that you might probably the hardest part would probably be the head, just getting these collapsed. But once you're there, it's basically straightforward. It's not that difficult. It's a fun model to shape. So there's a lot of layers here, so we need to get them all stuck together. You're welcome, Patrick. Probably won't talk too much so I can just concentrate on this. I don't want to screw it up. So I will do want to fold it again. I don't have the time. So I'll do this side. Just try to keep this back nice and smooth, because there's only one layer between them all. So you just need to be careful when you do this. I'm using single tissue as well, if anyone's wondering. Oh, someone's already asked. Celestial, what kind of paper? I'm using single tissue, that's homemade, this paper. You can buy it on Amazon, and then you just need to treat it with MC glue. That's probably it's the best paper in the world, definitely. I always use this paper. What the hell was that? It's quite an awkward model to shape because you can't really make it flat. It's all 3D. So I think that's that outside done. It's just inside. Do the hardest bit first, the back. There we go, that's glued nicely. Yeah, they can be quite tricky to fold, insects. Just practice. Honestly, it's just practice. Just keep doing them. Keep challenging yourself, and you will get there. I've just done that one. You don't want to miss out any layers when you glue. The more you glue, the better. Every time you add glue to a layer, just press it as firmly, and then try and open it again. And if any part's open, then you've missed out. I just add some glue in there. And I think that's that side done. There we go. I don't think I could get any better than that. What you want is smooth. When you get paper like this, that's only got one layer on top, sometimes the layer can sink between this thickness of paper, if you know what I mean. And then you're left with a gap in between. You want to try and get it as smooth as possible. So always take your time if you notice that you've got it. Well, if you can fold those both, you're doing really good. I'm planning to do Rocket Line Cuckoo Clock again with much bigger paper. Like try and do an actual life size one that could fit on the wall. But I'm not sure what paper to use first. And the God of Thunder is a good one as well. Alright. Yeah, they're definitely fun models to make, especially the Cuckoo Clock. Right, so I'm sure that's the abdomen done, or the body. I think I missed any. glue here as well, actually, I'm going to do that. Right, before I do that, I'm going to put in the eyes. Just in case I glue the actual space, and then I'm screwed if you do that. So I've got blue tack here. This is the same thing as in these eyes to make them round. So I need to try and make two perfect balls. Try and soften up. That much. Hey Branko, thanks for joining. Yeah. Definitely use a big sheet if you can. I'll go and get mine after this to show you. Hey paper. So obviously this is bigger than that, so it needs to be bigger. That looks about alright. So the outside one is the eye. So basically, open up there just before I do that. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. So I need to make another one the same size. I don't know, Branko probably. What do you like? So this one's too small. So that looks a bit. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Maybe a wee tiny bit more. So I think that looks right. Right, go with that. So open up. Outside. So you need to open it fully. Basically undo it all. And then we'll pop this inside. And then just collapse it around it. And try your best to recollapse it. I don't know why I'm talking as if I'm doing a tutorial on it, I'm not. So that's fine. And then do the same with this one. It will look pretty messy, but don't worry. I'll keep doing that. So now, try and put it back together. Keep bringing this down a wee bit. I think I'm off camera. I've not met Lang, no. I'd love to. So I'll be going to the origami convention next year. Not this year, but next year. So if you're going, make sure to go next year so I can meet you. I can't wait to meet everyone when I go. It's going to be amazing. So that's basically the eyes. So the body's done, this is done. I need to glue the rest of this. Now I want to just try and hide all these layers. So the top layer and the bottom layer, that's the only layers you want to see, you want to hide the rest. Even if it's messy, just push it together to make it lie flat. So that's looking fine. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm just trying to concentrate so I don't screw it up. So I need to get in here as well. Just going to glue it all. You don't want to glue these bits together, otherwise you've screwed up. I've done that before in the past and it's annoying. When you glue something and you realise not long after that you've screwed up, there's not much you can do to fix it. So that looks fine. That'll be the eye. I'm gonna fold that behind and that up like that. I don't know. How much in the giveaway? Well, every time, well, once everyone comments, basically like normal, I'll print off the name of each person that's entered. Hopefully they've only entered once. If they're not, I'll remove any duplicates and then put them all in a bowl and then just pick the winner randomly. That's how I always do it. It's a fun way to do that. Sometimes people put links in the description that you need to fill out a form to enter, but that's nonsense. This is a better way to do it. So that's how I'm doing it. I forgot to ask, how's the angle on the video? Am I too close, or can you see what I'm doing alright? I'm just watching it on my phone, so I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I think that's all good. Don't leave it in there. Okay, look how thin you can get this tissue paper. There's a lot of layers in here, but you can get it really thin. So the head's starting to take shape. See? You get the rough idea. Thanks for joining. So if I glue in there, then this part gets stuck, so I'll leave that till last. Just checking to make sure these wee spikes don't stick together, which are not. If I glued everywhere here, no I've not. Not done the inside, I don't think so. Yeah, official. I've never actually used tissue foil before, or homemade tissue foil for insects, so I'm not too sure what that's like. Though the tissue foil I used to use was from the Origami shop when I first started. I used that a lot for insects as well. But it is quite thick. If you can get your hands on a thinner paper, then it would work much better. So you had some in here. Again, this is the top layer, so you only want to see that, not the layer sticking out like this. So it's a good trick to just try and hide it all. So again, the head's starting to take shape. Now I'm just checking to see if there's any bits I've missed. And here. So now I can probably glue this together. Now I need a pair of tweezers. Oh, did I get them out? I've not made a werewolf in ages, if you're talking to me. It's been quite a few years. So the head's upside down, then you flip it around, and here you go. You have a wee bit of glue on the inside, should I? No, leave it, don't ever risk it. Oh, I can add more glue on here. Okay, so that'll do that then. I'll shape these parts when the glue dries more, because it's easier to do it that way. So now I need to fold. Oops, a wee bit here almost. I need to bring down a bit of extra paper. Oops. I missed some here as well. Yep. So now bring down, because we need to add this like curved part in here, just to give way for these antenna parts. That's quite tricky because the paper is thin here, I don't want it to rip. Right, now I'll just fix this part. So I'm going to glue first here and then MC to bind it all together, just to fix these wee bits. So fold it in half and then fold it in half again. So like that, something like that. Oh, missed in here as well. He definitely is a god. So the paper's probably a wee bit too thin for the head to get it the way I really want it, but nothing I can do about it. Right, so I'll add some glue in here. I forgot to add glue on there, I think. It's all wet from the MC. I'll need to do there. My phone's running out of power, so I can't watch the stream tracked. Let's get my hands clean. Makes a mess, this glue. My hands are turning green because of the dye in the paper. Sorry about that, just got it curved up. I'm using single tissue, so I'm treated with MC. Again, I'll shape this more when it glues, when the glue dries. It'll be much bigger than the first one. Again, it's hard to get a nice curve with this paper because it's quite thin. You want it to be quite thick like this. So you get a nice roundness, but I don't think I'll get it with this. I'll try. Don't succeed, you try again. Keep trying until you get it right. That's how you get better. So basically for the curve, it's just start quite about halfway on the inside, then curves up to the outside. Look, I could bring it up a wee bit more. I'll stick that together later. So the head's almost there. Then you just pull these wee bits out. Again, I need to add more glue in there. I'll probably finish this off stream. I don't think I'll get it all done. That's basically the rough idea. Hopefully you can see that alright. So I'll do these two and then I'll stop. How long have I been streaming for, if anyone can tell me? I can't check because my phone died on me. I'm using single tissue, treated with MC glue, ultra thin paper. See, this is what it's like. You can see through it, that's how thin it is. But I've treated it with dark green as well, so you get the nice speckles for it. So it's not just a plain green sheet. If you can make this paper, I definitely recommend it. It gives you a nice shine as well. Right, where was I? I've got all this side. Not a wee bit in there. I'll do the inside. If I can open it. It's that thin, the paper, the glue soaks through both sides, almost. Oh, 51 minutes now, it says at the top, and I realised. Is it the folder for live groups? Yeah, if you message me on Instagram, I'll add you to them, or to one of them. I don't think you can search for them, I'm not sure. I'm thinking for it to go to your hover. Should do the same. So I'll shape these two arms and then I'll stop. It's Sipho's. It's in the title of the video. I'm sure it is. Hopefully it saved it all. I can't check now, but Sipho Mabona. I'm sure that's how you pronounce his second name. I did ask him to do a tutorial on it, but he said no, so that's why I'm doing this. I'd love to show you how to make this. It's such a nice model. Not that difficult. Again, I'll fix this off camera. Can't do it all now, so I'll shape these. I need to do the inside, I think. What is this side? Oh, it's yeah, let's go with this. Clean my hands again. So now we've got to try and get something like this. So it comes down, up, and then a 3D curve, and then the spikes. So fold it in half first. And then open it. So we're going to open it here. Try and get a good amount, probably about that. And then the curve. So you automatically get that, which is the same as this. And then we're going to do an angled curve at the top. That's what I do. Oh, it's not right. Why is that not right? There we go. So instead of folding it in half, fold the back layer up slightly. So you get that. And then it's, how is it? Inside that's that part. That's quite tricky, this, but something like that basically. And it's just up to you how you want to shape it. I'll just glue this in now. Oh, there we go, that's it there. Didn't do it enough. Thank you. That's perfect colour paper for this, I think. Add some glue in here. Then we've got this 3D pleat. Now we can fold the back behind. Give it a wee nice curve. I won't shape it too much now, I'll do the rest off camera, but just to give you a rough idea. Then just fold that back one down. So basically it's something like that. I'll add much more detail when the glue dries. So I'll do the exact same with this one. So try and get it the same. So when you're doing models that are symmetrical, try and get it the same. So you don't want this width to be down here on this side. You want it trying to be as close as possible. So probably about here. And I'll fix the head off camera. Oh, that's kind of quite annoying, this kind of quite tricky. Try to just measure it from the first one I used. There. So something like that. Obviously it doesn't look that good now, I'll add more detail again. So that's basically the top half done of the body. Try to give it a nice curve. We've got something just like the first one. And that's it for the stream. So if you're still watching, thank you for watching. If you've been here from the start, thank you so much, it means a lot. But I just need to... Right, where there. Oops. I need to show you something. Rotate the device. Flipper. Do you want to do something to finish off the stream? Yeah. Oh yeah. Right, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching everyone. See you bye, Flipper.